Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes. Earlier today, William Ruto picked Rigathi Gachagua as his running mate. And that did not go on well with Professor Kithure Kindiki supporters in Tharaka Nithi. Upon William Ruto picking Rigathi Gachagua, supporters of Kithure Kindiki took to the streets and stated clearly that if he's not professor, then they are actually going to Azimio. And they had this to say.
I'm just going to engage some of them.
Kwa nini tunasema hivyo? Kitu ya kwanza, wacha tuongee ukweli. Kwa nini tunasema hivyo? Ile wakati mwingine hao watu wa Jubilee tulikopatia na nteneni kura. Ni kweli ama si kweli? Ni kweli watu wa Tharaka Nithi kote. Hapa tukakuja tukanyang'anywa mtoto wetu akaenda huko juu. Na tulinyang'anywa na huyu mtoto tulikuwa ama si kweli? Akaenda akapenjana akapita kura za maoni.
Okay.
Yes. That was early in the morning. Immediately William Ruto picked Rigathi Gachagua as his running mate. But some few minutes ago, the professor, Kithure Kindiki, actually made a post. A post I know might be causing some panic and tension in William Ruto's camp. This is what the professor said some few minutes ago. Kithure Kindiki, I am eternally grateful to all those who supported and voted for me to be nominated the UDA and Kenya Kwanza deputy presidential candidate in the election scheduled for 9th August 2022. Following the decision taken by my party and coalition regarding the matter earlier today, I will make my official statement in public tomorrow, 16th May 2022. God bless Kenya and thank you. That's the professor some few minutes ago. And from that post, the professor is not even congratulating Rigathi Gachagua. Yes. And looking at that post, that's obviously a man who is actually upset. The professor is actually beaten and very much annoyed going by that post. So in this video, I want us to dissect all that to see exactly what they mean politically. In case you've bumped here for the very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Yes. In my yesterday's analysis, I did state clearly that what was happening yesterday in Kenya Kwanza Alliance UDA was a creation of William Ruto. And I did state that because if you look at Rigathi Gachagua and the professor, something tells me and I believe that initially these two leaders were not interested in that running mate position. It's William Ruto who actually psyched them into showing some interest for that position. I still remember some times back, William Ruto going to Madeira, asking residents there to give him Rigathi Gachagua, for Rigathi to help him in national politics. And the same William Ruto, later after that, also went to Tharaka Nithi and also requested residents of Tharaka Nithi to give him the senator. And initially it was believed that it was Rigathi Gachagua who was going to be automatically William Ruto's running mate. And then as time went by, Rigathi Gachagua was behaving as if he was not interested in that position. In fact, he even went on to pay his UDA nomination fee to defend his parliamentary seat in Madeira, and actually was showing very strong indications he was going to defend his Madeira parliamentary seat. And during that time, William Ruto was now maybe encouraging Tharaka Nithi senator to maybe be his running mate. And then from nowhere again, Rigathi Gachagua actually emerged. And now he was actually forcing William Ruto to give him that position. And that is exactly what I believe might have forced William Ruto to dump the professor for Rigathi Gachagua. Yes, that's what I'm seeing with what happened yesterday. And yesterday, again, we are being told from some credible sources that there was a vote taken at Karen, and actually Tharaka Nithi senator beat Rigathi Gachagua very badly. A good majority of leaders who were present in Karen yesterday actually preferred Tharaka Nithi senator as opposed to Rigathi Gachagua. But nonetheless, William Ruto went for Rigathi Gachagua. So in this video, I want us to dig deep to see exactly what all those means politically, and especially this post from Tharaka Nithi senator, the professor. What does that all mean politically? If you look at Tharaka Nithi senator, Professor Kithure Kindiki, Kithure Kindiki comes out as a leader who is still politically naive in Kenyan politics. He's still playing the soft kind of politics, and that cannot endear much to the electorate. As it is right now, I don't think this senator, even if he was to withdraw his support for William Ruto, I don't think that will actually translate much. But the only thing I'm seeing here is the way he has been treated. It was actually believed that William Ruto had actually settled on him. And even a vote we are being told was taken, and he was actually preferred by a majority of leaders who participated. And actually that also got to the ground. So the ground in his county believed that it was actually elected, rather it was voted in by UDA leaders yesterday in Karen. So his people in Tharaka Nithi might actually be tempted to sympathize with him for that kind of treatment. And because of that alone, assuming tomorrow he announces that he's quitting Kenya Kwanza Alliance or something similar to that, I'm seeing this senator actually getting a good number of sympathizers, a good number of sympathy votes from his county and even from the larger Mount Kenya, simply because of the treatment he got yesterday, or rather the treatment he got today and even yesterday when he was voted in, but now his position is being given to another person. Because of that treatment alone, he can actually walk away with some sympathy, and that can deny William Ruto some votes in Tharaka Nithi County and largely on the mountain. And also listening to those residents speaking, if you compare those residents and the ones for yesterday were actually donning UDA t-shirts, an indication that they were mobilized to make the sentiments they were making yesterday. And the person who mobilized them most likely was Rigathi Gachagua. But listening to this one speaking today, defending the professor, they are not donning some UDA t-shirts, an indication that they were not mobilized by anybody, but they might have just taken to the streets to actually air their grievances. And from that journalist there actually is just in town talking to some random people there. So I'm seeing a very high possibility where actually if the professor decides tomorrow maybe to withdraw his support for William Ruto, it can really cause some serious damage for William Ruto. And that is because I also believe that the mountain is, William Ruto has to be very, very careful on how he places politics on the mountain. Any slight blunder by William Ruto can actually make the William Ruto lose the entire mountain support as a whole, simply because of a very small blunder. And such kind of blunders can just start with something as simple or rather as small as this one of the professor here. In this case of the professor, it comes out clearly that William Ruto has not done justice to the good people of Tharaka Nithi and also to the professor. He prevailed upon the professor not to contest, only for William Ruto to dump the professor. But from where I sit, I'm not seeing the professor actually dumping William Ruto, because his brand of politics, and largely the brand of politics in this leader supporting William Ruto, they are coming out as a people who do not have very strong stand on issues apart from just hanging on William Ruto's coat. So as much as he might be annoyed and even disappointed of what happened, I'm not just seeing any possibility of this man actually dumping Kenya Kwanza or maybe not supporting William Ruto. But things are bound to change. But I know before tomorrow, I know William Ruto definitely, obviously, is going to reach out to this leader for some kind of maybe boardroom deals and negotiations to see what they can actually offer him. In the event they don't offer him something, then most likely he can just maybe decide, maybe even to bolt out. That's all. Those are all possibilities. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, from those residents again of Tharaka Nithi, those are just indications enough that things might actually turn ugly for William Ruto as far as the mountain politics is concerned, now that politics or other campaigns are now just about to start. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, let me leave it there. God bless you. God bless Kenya.